So here we are with the tractor again. I've got about 10 hours on it. First off, sorry if the wind blows and messes up the sound on the camera because it is very windy today. But anyways, I've got about 10 hours on the tractor. It's not really an update, but why not? Everything seems to be working good on it. Haven't had any complaints. Haven't used it that much. I've only used it to level some ground, knock down some bushes, filled some potholes on the gravel road, stuff like that. Today I'm going to take the backhoe off. For one, it's not mounted correctly. They didn't quite put it on right at the factory, or the dealership I should say. So I'm going to pull it off, but I've got a back blade that I want to try out. I haven't tried it out yet. I want to put it on, see how it works, see how it fits. Not really using the backhoe right now. I mean, I could go out there and do a million things with it right now if I really wanted to, but just not using it at the moment. So we'll pull it off and I'll drag that back blade out of the bushes since I need to get it out of there anyways and get it moved. So figure I'd just show you guys how the backhoe comes off. I haven't done it yet either, so I'm not entirely sure. I could go in and grab the instructions and try and figure it out, or I can just wing it. So, yeah. So first off, obviously I got to extend out everything. Move this out of the way. So looking at this thing, I just noticed a few things that I haven't been doing, which I noticed be a good idea. So I've always noticed these two pins that are just kind of chilling over here. Never really knew exactly what they were for. But I did notice that there's a hole here that lines up, and that's where the deal pivots swing side by side, so the small pin can go in there and actually keep it from swinging around. And then I was just noticing I got two big holes here, that one and that one. Big pin can go in there and actually keep the whole deal folded up. It's kind of good to know. I didn't know that was there. Don't think I use those for when I'm storing it, but when I'm driving around and I want to just keep the pressure off all the cylinders, there we go. So anywho, I got to go through. This is where they've got this thing mounted up wrong. This is the part of the 3-point lift on the tractor. I'm pretty positive that's supposed to be in the middle, because it doesn't do much good to have it out on the edges like that. But anyways, I've got to go through, pull out some pins once I figure out exactly which ones. And I believe the top is just sitting on it. I believe it just lifts off, so yeah, let's figure this out. Alright, so I pulled the pins for the lower arms. This side falls right off because it's disconnected on its side deal in there. This guy here just swings out of the way. But yeah, the pins are loose. I don't know if it's because I've already taken the pressure off with the downriggers or outriggers. I don't know what the hell you call those things. So I'm going to fire this up and play with the hydraulics a little bit, see if I can get it to lift off. Alright, so we still got the hydraulic hoses hooked up. Got plenty of slack in those. I just want to pull the tractor forward a little bit, make sure nothing else is hung up. I didn't know you had to pull out these two big pins that go through the sides here. I thought they were just kind of resting in there, but nope. Figure it out. Alright, that's pretty easy. First time doing it, obviously. Now all I gotta do is just disconnect the quick connects on the hoses here. Let's turn this off. So now I got three connections over here. I gotta remember which one is which, but one of these I have to connect back up and loop around. So let me just pull some stuff off here and figure it out. So obviously that stays with the backhoe. This one here, there. This one here. Ugh, make a mess over everything. One of these I have a problem with. Must be this one here. It doesn't easily connect and disconnect. But getting it back on is pretty hard. It's like it's damaged or something. So, oh, that's pretty easy. This one here, you just connect right back to its green self there. That's the bad one there. There we go. Just checking it out there. That's it. Just like to find some plugs to keep these fittings clean. Oh well. Alright, now I can play with my 3-point. All sorts of stuff. Sorry for the wind. One other thing you gotta do, attach this turnbuckle deal here. This is for the, there's a couple things I gotta do, I guess. First off, I gotta connect the lower arm, that deal in it. Then this turnbuckle deal goes back in here, attached to the axle. This is what controls the amount of sway you have on here, so it's ran way out right now. So we will tighten her up so I get a somewhere. I'm not sure where it needs to be yet. Got some extra pins on the tractor. I'm guessing those go there. Got a pin up here. I'm guessing it goes back here to hold that on. Okay. So we got that. We got 3 points adjustable right here. Just everything's adjustable. Alright, I think we're just about done. Obviously I have a, I don't know if it's on the camera there or not, I have a piece in the shop that is the third point. So obviously these are your 2 points. There's another one that mounts right here. It can be hung up on that. I'll show it to you. And then I also have this deal down here, which I believe this is only for the backhoe. So I think I can pull that off. So I don't know if it'll actually fit with everything else on there. But yeah, that's it. Alright, I got the back blade on. Didn't make a video of that, pulling it out of the bushes and trying to get it hooked up. That was a pain in the butt. Because again, I've never done this before. But blade's a little beat up. You can see that corner sticking out there. That's it's bent in quite a bit. But it doesn't look like the bottom of the actual cutting blade is bent. So that shouldn't affect anything. The other issue I have is up here. It's probably not the most high quality piece, but you can see where that pin goes through. Those 2 pieces of metal are bent outward, so I gotta try and bend those back in. And then my other issue, so when I was trying to load it, I found it, is this pin here. It lets the whole blade swivel side to side, so you can make it, you know, at an angle or whatever. I can't get that pin out. I think it might be bent in there. It kind of comes up about an inch and then stops. I can't get it to budge anymore, so I'm going to be using pry bar and hammers and all sorts of junk to try and get it out. Just try and get the blade straight for now. Try and bend those little bars straight, and then I should have a good functioning tractor implement. And the battery's almost dead on my camera, so I'm probably going to make a bunch of short clips. I can't charge it because the power is out at the house because of our windstorm. It's starting to finally quiet down, so I'm sure it's going to start raining next. But yep, good weekend. Let's do this one real quick. First off, you can see that is made in China. Gotta love it. So I was just looking under here. You can see that pin is extremely bent. I'm not even sure if I can get that out. I might have to cut it off. And I don't think I have anything to cut it off with besides the angle grinder. So I'm gonna try to see what happens. And I hear the rain coming. Got the pin out. This is pretty bent. Need a new one. This won't work for now. As I brought it out, I was able to beat on it and straighten it out a little bit. But let's see how easy this blade swings now. Oh yeah, that's better.